Previously on DrakeParagon.
He's looking for the Irish guy that's making money. Is it really that stuff? Headed out into Boston Harbor. Offshore sailing vessel. Oldest shipbuilding facilities in the United States Navy. Flooded with water to allow a ship to enter to bombard land, air, and underwater targets. That was quite a story that he told us.
So this is home, eh? Or it was?
Not anymore, but once upon a time. It's a thing of U.S. pride, this ship, and all the personnel are in the Navy, so we're not going to the Children's Museum.
I'm in this uniform right now, but this is me playing the part and bringing y'all into the 1812 era. But I do not wear this uniform every day. I am an active duty sailor. The USS Constitution is the oldest commissioned warship afloat. She's 215 years old. She has been in 33 victorious battles. That means that she has not lost a battle. Now there's a ship that's about 32 years her senior, and that ship is permanently dry docked in Portsmouth, England. That's the HMS Victory. Even though she's the oldest commissioned warship, she's not afloat. The Constitution goes out about 6 to 8 times a year. But why do we have the Constitution?
After the American Revolutionary War, protection was needed against Barbary pirates who were capturing American merchant vessels and imprisoning their crew. In March of 1794, George Washington signed the Naval Act, which funded the building of the Constitution, as well as 5 other ships, making her only one of 6 frigates that made up America's first navy. She got her name Old Ironsides during her first battle with the British. The enemy fired cannonballs that bounced right off the side of the ship. Someone shouted that her sides were made of iron, and the name stuck.
Can you imagine these cannons going off in here?
Welcome to the gun deck. Now the reason why we call this the gun deck is because there are guns on this deck.
The USS Constitution often carried 50 to 60 guns at a time. During the War of 1812, that often included 30 24-pound long guns that shoot at a range of 1,200 yards and take 9 to 14 men to man them. On the spar deck, there were 11 32-pound carronades on each side, manned by 6 to 9 men and with a range of 400 yards.
Take a couple of guesses. How many men we had back on this ship back in the War of 1812?
Hundreds.
450 to 500. And they had 2 cooks. One for the captain and one for that crew.
The crew had a diverse mixture of ages, nationalities, and skill sets. Food rations included beef, pork, or fish that had been heavily salted and soaked in a steep tub for up to 48 hours before being cooked.
I actually got to eat some of that pork with some peas and molasses on it. It wasn't the best meal I had, but it was okay for 1812. Also, what they ate was a ship's biscuit. Anybody play hockey here or held a hockey puck in their hand? That's what it was like.
Sea biscuits, or hardtack, were extremely hard to withstand the fluctuating temperature and dampness of life aboard. Men sometimes had to break the biscuit apart with a belay pin before adding it to their stew.
What would y'all like to drink to get this ship's biscuit down?
Whiskey.
Sure. Isn't it still like morning time? it's water. Water, folks. Let's just start with water.
Water was stored in a cask called a scuttled-butt. Because sailors often gossiped while gathered for a drink, scuttlebutt became Navy slang for gossip or rumors.
So on behalf of myself, the commanding officer Master Matthew J. Bonner, 72nd Command, and also the rest of the Constitution crew. Thank you for supporting the Navy and the Constitution. Have a fine Navy Day. Thank you.
So, Mo, what did you think of the tour?
That's very cool.
You liked it?
Yeah, I got some history. I can't imagine 400 people being on here though. Trying to sleep, trying to eat, trying to do everything. Gosh, I mean, can you imagine a storm? Like, that's all open. All the water spraying down. What did you think?
I really liked it.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Joff's boat.
Yeah,
When she started, Strombus. So when she started talking about how the ribs of the boat were taken from a Dutch barn, I just got the smell of sawdust from when we went to see Joff's boat.
Nice.
So, I mean, it's essentially to think to build a wooden boat again. You're using kind of similar technology. I know it's better now, but I mean, you still have to put ribs in the side of a boat. So.
You know, I bet it wouldn't be as dissimilar as we thought.
Yeah. It's great.
Did you check out the model over here? It's amazing. It's probably the most amazing model of the Constitution ever built. Yeah.
It's so cool.
You were aboard this ship.
I like folk-keel boats.
The last time I was at the Tall Ships Festival, they had acrobatics between the masts of one of the other ships, and on those lines they had these people doing kind of acrobatics and displays and
It's nuts.
And they had these guys climbing up and down and jumping off wires and swinging from ropes. Really cool.
What are you doing?
The next person who asks me about it or whatever, I'll give them this as our business card.
Cool.
Do you need the map of the stuff or no?
No, why don't we just barrel our way through the museum?
Barrel our way through. Okay.
Here, boys and girls, we can see the action of the sails. We can set this on the settings for a beam reach. No way she goes. The sailing lark is easy. Look, all you have to do is that.
Sail.
1, 2,
Sailing backwards on a beam reach.
So this is home, eh? Or it was.
Not anymore, but once upon a time.
How does it look?
Well, I don't know what that structure there is for. That's where we used to have the bike rack.
Conjugal visits.
In 1995, I got a 30-foot Hunter, started living aboard here at Constitution Marina, and stayed here for about 7 years altogether.
This is pretty.
Yeah, it was wonderful to live here.
Wow, look at all the
Bike here.
boats.
They've got all these cars. I don't know if it's this way anymore, but when I was here before, many years ago, like in 95, if you had a year-round lease on a slip, then it came with a parking space as well. The cost of the slip was less than what some people were paying just for a parking spot in some parts of Boston.
So is there a harbor master here? Can we walk down to where you were?
Everybody gets their own key to the lock.
Right.
Here around the ports. Mailbox. And these are definitely an upgrade from before. Two decent showers. Memory lane.
Is our harbor master here?
Dock master.
Our dock master?
He's still here. Now here again.
Is he with you?
Yeah, they're with me. They're my crew.
Your crew, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm his girlfriend and crew.
Okay, well, good luck.
Well,
Thank you so
you.
much.
Okay, that's good.
They're my crew. You ever see one of these things? A Portland Pudgy?
No, I've never seen one of them before.
It's pretty cool. It's a life raft with a bubble enclosure, and it's very, very buoyant.
Yeah.
It has a sailing rig without a centerboard. It has 2 lee boards,
Yeah.
and it's very easy to row. It's unbelievably buoyant and stable. Oh my God!
Hi,
Hi!
how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Fine.
We're just here for a few days. I wanted to show my girlfriend Monique and my friend Aina Boston. We're just sailing through. We're headed to Ireland. It's great to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah, it's a real social place. My slip was way out on the end of G dock by the Constitution, so it was a pretty long walk for me to get to the dock. And sometimes that walk would take hours because I would run into people and have to have conversations.
Yeah.
And I love being here so much that if I met somebody on the dock, I would want to stop and talk. You know, if they wanted to talk, and we would stop and talk. I think about 100 of the boats might have live boards year-round.
Yeah. It seems like it's a nice setup for it anyway. Everything seems pretty local.
I can see the Constitution right there. Hear the cannon fired off in the morning. Wow. Here we are at the end of G dock, getting a very good look at the Casson-Young destroyer. What a ship. And then right behind the Casson-Young is the USS Constitution. This is Constitution Marina in Charlestown with a big liveaboard population. Dozens of boats with year-round liveaboards living right in Boston.
You've got open water and then city. It's just amazing.
Yeah. Beautiful view of the water and all of Boston behind it. It's beautiful during the day. It's beautiful at night with all the lights. It's a 10-minute walk to the north end. Charlestown itself has nice restaurants and pubs and a big grocery store. Yeah, everything you need. Certainly worked for me.
Oh no, cidered.
Oh, cidered. I thought you meant like cited, like excited without the X.
Yeah,
Wicked.
was cited.
So cited.
We just made up a new lexicon here.
How's
This
that?
is how things start.
So cited. Oh, that's
We're gonna be like a pop song before we even reach the ferry.
Wait. Barracuda. Isn't that this side? Look at that though. Look at the bridge. It's so pretty.
It is.
So pretty.
Got all these boats stationary here waiting for the locks to open into the Charles River just ahead of them. That's Constitution Marina, where you see all those sailboats at dock. That cannon was just fired from the USS Constitution ship. They do that every evening at sunset.
Bristowska. There we go. This is what we do.
What we do on Paragon.
I remember when we were over in Scotland, when we had to get water, we ended up going into this tiny little restaurant. And I remember finding the kitchen entrance and I went knock, 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 knock. And the chef came out. He's just like, oh, how can I help you? And I was like, oh, I'm just looking for some water. We're just kayaking around the island. But we're just wondering, do you have any water? I mean, like, we can buy it if needs be. And he goes, no, there's a tap there, you help yourself. And I was like, okay, great. So we went in with, these big things of water and just filled up and away we went.
Yay.
It's great.
Just about everywhere in the States, water is free for the most part. Oh, jeez.
40 pounds. A little more than, probably more like 42 pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
For 5 gallons of water.
Every gallon of water weighs about 8.2 something pounds.
There we go.
Now, if you like, I find it kind of a bit easier to walk when I'm balanced.
Yeah.
So if you like it.
No.
Because if you give me 2 minutes, then I'll walk to the end of here. And then I'll take a little break and see how it's going. Because I find if I'm doing one, I'm like, it's bad for your spine, Brent.
Really? That's awesome. Yeah, let me take it.
Now, that doesn't mean you have to carry two. The bosses. We didn't make it to the gym, yeah?
We did not make it to the gym
So
today.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
So I'll row if you guys want to put those in.
Look at that view.
Beautiful.
Hello.
Take care, guys. Woo! Wow, there's a lot of people down here.
What are you doing?
I'm setting up the wind scoop so we can get a breeze going through the boat. I love this wind scoop because it's got 4 baffles in it. From any direction, one of the baffles will fill. Maybe they're not called baffles. I think actually they're called
Wind scoops?
scoops.
I call it fabulous.
Yeah, if there's any breeze at all, it'll get funneled straight down into the boat,
Nice.
making a sort of wind tunnel. Boston is going crazy tonight. Glad to be on the boat.
What is this crazy rock and roll music again?
Walking down the street by myself, and I'm thinking about the day before. Walking down the street by myself, and I'm thinking about the day before.
Thank you so much. That was lovely.
Did you get my good side?
Oh, I got all sides, and they're all good.
Great.